Welcome to Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Reggie. Welcome. First and foremost, I'd like to thank all those who joined me this evening. I'm truly blessed to have us see another day. I'm going to talk of Philadelphia Eagle football right now, and I'm going to talk about the Eagles' Day 3 camp and give you my assessment of what I think and what I gathered as far as information-wise on it. But before we do that, hit that like button, subscribe. Let's spin the block. Yeah, man. Yes. Philadelphia Eagles are in full effect, as we all know, man, and things are really jumping off down there in Philadelphia Eagle training camp down to NovaCare, man. You guys are really putting in some work, and one main guy that I'm really interested in, and I'm quite sure a lot of other Philadelphia Eagle fans around the nation are too, is Cam Jurgens. Cam Jurgens is definitely a guy everybody's been kind of like wondering if he can hold up and carry the torch that's been passed down to him by Kelsey since Kelsey's retirement. We all know that Cam Jurgens was hand selected by Kelsey via the draft process 3 years ago, I believe it was. I know Cam's been with the two, so we have around two years. He's been under the tutelage of Jason Kelsey, and the mindset at that time that he would be his replacement. And thus far, it is standing as true. He is the Philadelphia Eagles' new center, and he will be making the play calls for the Eagles this upcoming 2024 season. And from what I'm hearing down at camp, he's very acclimated, and he's very progressing and making the right calls at camp thus far. He's very involved with the offensive line scheme of things. As y'all all know, he once did play guard for us on the offensive line, so he has familiarity with those players up there on the front line. So I myself don't think it's going to be too much of an adjustment. Can he be Jason Kelsey? We all know that's not possible, but for the main part, the main thing is that he's ready to go. He expressed at his press conference today that he was ready. He feels very comfortable in the role that he is about to embark on. So, hey, I don't have nothing but confidence in the man that he's going to do what is necessary to do. And besides the fact that he's still going to have Jason Kelsey around to reach out to if need be. So, yes, just kudos to Cam Jurgens. Just stay healthy through this camp process and this training camp and these scrimmages, and get the reps in. That's what it's all about for him, getting the reps in under center. Him and Jason Hurst getting on the same page. So that's what it's all about in that regard with Cam Jurgens. Up next, man, I want to talk about someone else that Philadelphia fans around the nation have been really screeching about, and that's James Bradberry. James Bradberry has been a focal point since last year, coming off the last year's season and the situation with that happened with him, his downplay, his decline in play, in certain people's eyes that he lost a step. He's not the same James Bradberry that we once was known to know here in Philadelphia. I'm not going to downtrot the man to the level where he can't play the game, because he definitely can play the game. He still has some ability. Fangio had spoken on the fact that he was moving James Bradberry to safety, trying him out at safety, and he's made it clear that it's a difficult task to do. He hasn't seen too many guys in the NFL that made that transition and was successful. So I don't know what that means about James Bradberry in that regard, but Vic Fangio did make that comment at the press conference on James Bradberry. So we all know that the defensive backfield is very crowded, and with the situation with the draftees that we brought in and the signing of some free agents, this past off season. Um, there are jobs that's out there, and people are very, very adamant about trying to stick around and stay. And with the young guys still on the team, and with the money that Bradberry is due, um, I don't think the Philadelphia Eagles are willing to cut him and let him walk. I don't think it would be a major deal if they did, but I think they would still like to trade him and get some type of compensation back for James Bradberry. And with that being said, man, I'm sad to say this here, man. Rest in peace, Mr. Blackmore, and my prayers go out to the Blackmore family in regards to the loss of this young man, Minnesota Viking guy, man. Sorry to hear this, but you know, it's a tragic thing. There's no words that I can say, but my condolences go out to the Blackmore family. But yeah, he's now is out of the play up there with Minnesota. So this is a spot that the Philadelphia Eagles, I believe, are looking or possibly be looking into, looking for trading for James Bradberry up there and possibly getting something back in regards from him. Now, there's another player out of the Los Angeles Rams. Now, he got injured. I can't recall his name. Sorry about that. But he got injured towards Achilles, I believe it is, in camp this past week, and he's done for the season. So this is another potential landing spot for James Bradberry up there and at the Rams. So there might be some possibility that he will be moved here in the near future. Speaking on James Bradberry, these are two possible spots as of right now that the Philadelphia Eagles could look into as a possible trade for James Bradberry. And hey, it is what it is, man. He has played pretty decent, except for the lack of getting beat a couple of times, and like I said, people were complaining about his lack of losing the step and his ability to cover. So, and then the situation that happened in the Super Bowl with the holding call on him, which I don't think that was a holding call, but it's a done deal. It's in the past. It's watered down and ducked back. But if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can get this content and be notified when it is out and comes out, so you can enjoy it along with the rest of the Bet on Yourself Media family. But yeah, man, tell me what y'all think about the James Bradberry. Do you think Philadelphia should reach out to the Rams and the Vikings in regards to a trade for James Bradberry, or should they just release him? What do you think about Cam Jurgens? How do you feel about him moving forward? With his play, I think it's a great deal. Big deal with Cam Jurgens getting repetitions in practice and get some repetitions during the scrimmages that we're going to have coming forward. I think that's only going to make the matters better for him, getting more comfortable with him and Jalen Hurts. That's the main key for me, him and Jalen being on the same page and understanding what's being called at the line of scrimmage, and that's what it's going to come down to. So, and Jalen is just, as we all spoke on earlier in my earlier video, Jalen is having a great camp. He's looking very sharp, pinpoint accuracy with his passing. So, I'm looking forward to this upcoming camp and these preseason games to coming up. And, we do something with the scrimmaging with the New England Patriots. So that should be coming up pretty soon. So I'm looking forward to that also. But yeah, man, I'm truly thankful. I hope y'all enjoyed this here content. If you haven't already, tell a friend to tell a friend about Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Reggie. And with that being said, you know what we say around here. Yep. Be good. Be safe. God bless. Keep the main thing, and have an attitude of gratitude. And if you don't know, now you know. Peace. Born strong. Come join the family. I'd love to have you aboard. Comment, like, and subscribe. Until next time, you know what to do.